Hey guys, welcome back to the Weekend Diecast. For all the McLaren fans out there, we have two of those today. One is from Mini GT, the other one is from Sparky. For the people who don't know about this brand is Sparky, so its parents' brand is called Spark, and they have a huge line of 18 scale F1 cars, right? And they later years they released this 64 scale, like a more budget friendly line, and they call it Sparky. You know, it just sounds cuter because the car is smaller. And I think recently they're trying to merge the Sparky brand into Spark, so just being more consistent among all their cars. Let's look at the Mini GT one first, and this one is number 984, so it's kind of recent, and it's McLaren 720S GT3, and it is 2024 IMSA Daytona 24 hours, and this livery is Pfaff Motorsports. So for all the Pfaff Motorsports, they all have this unique patterns, like checker patterns on their car, and it's just a very popular among fans, especially Mini GT fans, because whether they release the Pfaff Motorsports on like a Porsche or McLaren, you kind of have to pay the premium on that. Just the prices just keep going up on these kind of cars. So, well, for me, I'm not sure. I'm just feels indifferent about this Pfaff Motorsports, because it's like a plaid style. Looks like my pajama pants at home. So I don't know about that. Well, it's I like the color though. That's why I got it. So we can start from the face as usual. It has a very so the front grille is very big. It is obviously a plastic insert piece right here, and it has a very fine texture, so very clear here. The front lights, you can even see those what is that, 1 2 3 4 5 silver light bulbs inside. I'm not sure if there's like an acrylic cover on the light bulb, but if it has in there, it's very thin. And you can see the silver bar in the middle, so it's very nice details here. A lot of lights at front. See the bottom, you have two lights on the side, and then here in the middle, more lights, because this is like a 24 hours Daytona rally race. You have to race 24 hours during the day and during the night, so I gotta make sure there's tons of lights around the car, right? You have this like canards on the side, double canards, and the blade itself is not very sharp, but it's just a typical Mini GT canards, right? And they have the front lip, and you can see the like a checker style on the hood, a very deep. It's like an air outlet in the middle here, very deep. I kind of like that. It's not painted inside. Sometimes they like paint a silver inside, make it even better. You can see the number 9. It's just a decal. I can't tell. Usually it's a decal, but this one they did it pretty good. I can't even see the like borderline of the decal. Maybe it's a painted. Who knows? And what they did pretty good is see the like a panel line here. So the decal or paint goes over that and then even fill up the gap here. So it's just such a nice work here, right? Such a nice work. You can even see a lot of those fine prints, the weather tag sponsorships here. Very clear fine prints here. McLaren, you don't see the McLaren badge, but there's like a McLaren sign in the middle, and then driveway.com, and then Pfaff Motorsports, like all these stuff. Very good. Windshield wiper, as always, molded into the window, not separate pieces. McLaren front banner, like I think it's also serve as a sun visor here, right? Moving to the side, Motul on the corner here. Even got some Michelin. Alright, let me focus. Michelin under the canard thing. Just imagine how hard to paint this thing in the middle. Maybe, yeah, because I don't think these are like separate pieces. This blade are not separate pieces. So if you, it's gotta be pre-painted, or it's just very hard to me, I think. On the side, this like air channel thing on top of the fender are just painted. They did a messy job right here. You can see the like a paint overflow, the yellow paint overflow onto the black paint. This side, the orange paint is overflow on the other side. So a little messy here, but you can barely see it. It comes with the tire prints, which is very nice, Michelin tire prints, and the spokes are just fine. Let's be honest, because there's no color separation, and it just like same color here. Quick release lug nuts in the middle, so that's good. And on the side, you can see like the checker style all over the place. And here, I believe this corner here should be like a carbon fiber. Maybe not. Maybe just yeah, maybe not. And for here, you can see this very nice air channel at the door, and this hollow design here. It's two separate pieces, so that's very good focus on details right here. Again, number 9 print here. Yeah, I still cannot tell if this is a decal or not. I think this Rolex, it's a decal. I can see the border here, that's a decal. Alright, Driveway.com, Pfaff, and you can see this like LED, like a ranking lights. It's not 88, it's just like a ranking, like your current ranking thing. Like more sponsorships at the bottom. Very good. You can even see this like a quick fuel system here. Yep. So the side mirrors are rubber, and they're kind of long. They're kind of very long. Yeah, they're a little weird. Michelin, little chubby guy, Michelin guy. And moving to the back, just look at the line, the body lines. It's just beautiful. Overall, I think it's a good replica of the real car, McLaren 720S GT3. It's just very nice proportion right here. Beautiful car. So in the back, just more air channels on the right, left and right, each side. And GTD Pro, that's their class, GTD Pro. And air exhaust. Its tips are painted silver. McLaren side, more lights in the middle. Big diffuser here. It's made as separate pieces. So huge wing, huge spoiler here. With top, what's the sponsorship here? Oh, still Driveway.com. And moving to, oh, you can see the rear light, tail lights are, is it painted? Yeah, just painted tail lights. This side is the same as the other side. On top, we have more venting system. Here, this is for the engine venting. You can see the door panel lines on top. It's beautiful. And as always, we're gonna open this thing up, right? So, okay, bottom says 2023 McLaren 720S, and this has 3 screws, so it's just more work for me today, huh? I'm kind of interested to see why it's like a 3 screw here. I don't think I've ever had that kind of situation before. Alright. Okay, give me a second to open this thing up. gotta be careful with the rear ones, because sometimes if I press too hard, I might broke the wing, so we don't want to do that. All right. Moment of the truth. All right. Everything just break it down like that, huh? 2 set of tires and the metal base and the metal body. And here is the plastic insert. You can see the roll cage. Yeah, very nice roll cage. I wish it's painted, but it's not. And you can see the insiders are like modified just to the race. Only one seat here. The other side just empty for the weight purposes. Yeah, the race steering wheel. That's very nice detail. And all the panels in the middle. And is there a fire extinguisher? I don't see a fire extinguisher, but it should be in there somewhere. And yeah, it's that's about what's inside. Yep, very nice. So let's move on to the Sparky. Actually, I'm kind of excited about this Sparky thing. This is my I got a lot of grease from the Mini GT. They always put a lot of like, this grease on the wheels to make it run smoothly. Alright, and then let's move on to the Sparky one here. So obviously this comes with a better package. So let's just do a little bit unbox here. Here is the acrylic box, and also has a kind of nice base here with a little bit description. McLaren 720S. This is for the Inception racing team, Le Mans 24 Hour 2024. So right off the bat, what do I like about this model is the let's talk about the base here. So instead of using a screwdriver to unscrew this, you can just twist it like a 90 degree. It's like a quick release button here, so you can take it off very easily. And let's look at so what I like about this diecast is, first, let's talk about this blade, the front lip right here. Can you see how sharp the thing is, or how thin it is? Compared to the Mini GT here. Let's do a side-by-side comparison here. I don't know if you're able to tell, but the Sparky one is way sharper. So that's what I like about this model. First, second, it has a little bit like opening on the window here, and that is very realistic, because in their race, they're not gonna have the AC units to take that much of weight on the car. So you need to have some kind of ventilation cutting here. So that's a very nice detail which a Mini GT is lacking of. I'm sure in their real car it should have a window right here as well. But so what else? So something I am not sure about this car is the paint. Can you see how rough the paint is? You can see the little like a mini dents here and there. So I feel like this is definitely not the paint. So I think it's either a huge decal over the car, or is maybe some kind of a car wrap, like a vinyl wrap. I'm not sure about that, because I noticed that on the wing here, if it's a paint, it will not make it off center, right? So obviously it's not a paint, so it's some kind of so for here it's decal for sure, but the rest of the car, the whole body part, I'm not sure if it's either like a wrap or something. So anyway, the paint is not very smooth, but we can still look at those details thing. So the front lip, the front grille has a very nice texture, as it's very similar to the Mini GT one actually. Yeah, they are very similar, if not the same. And for the front lights, I think I'll have to give the credit to Mini GT, because you can obviously see those little bulbs in details inside. But for this Sparky one, maybe just one piece of acrylic part here. And those light details are very similar to the Mini GT. And even though the paint is not very smooth, but you can still be able to see a lot of fine prints here. For example, this toe arrow, but I don't see a toe hook. Yeah, it's supposed to be a hook here, and then you're pointing here at the toe, but I don't see any hook here. And Inception team logo here, and IMSA, the McLaren sign, and this is the number 70. So here's my point again. If this is a paint, you will be able to see the like a groove here in the middle. But this one, obviously, you don't see any groove here. So, well, 24-hour Le Mans, LM GT3, all kind of nice details. And there's front banner, Inception. So for the canards, there's only a single canards here, as opposed to the double one here. And here's the tire sponsorship, Goodyear, and very similar to the Mini GT one. It has the Michelin here, so they're very similar cars. But this one does not have any tire prints. It should put the Goodyear tire prints here. It should not be that hard, right? I understand this is like their older model, but I think they have just such a lot of potential here. For example, like they're able to make this front lip this thin, and they're able to make these very fine cuttings right here. I just feel like there's so much potential. I think I'll keep buying them, like their most recent models, just to see what they look like right now. And on the side here, they do have this air channel as well, same as the Mini GT, and a lot of fine prints on the top of the window here. In the back, very nice representation of the McLaren 720S, and Goodyear sign here, GT3, their class, McLaren sign with a badge, and this wing here, I think it's probably similar quality as a Mini GT. Yeah, they're very similar quality here. There's no carbon fiber or anything. What kind of sponsorship is that? Paddle Mafia, maybe sound like a bicycle company. IMSA, and yeah, this side is the same. What do you guys think about this model? I'm not be able to open this thing. It's all riveted in, no screws anywhere, so cannot do an interior comparison. But yeah, they're basically the same car. And what is your favorite? Let me know in the comment. And if you like the similar contents, you can just follow me. I review a lot of 64 scale diecast cars, Mini GT, Pop Race, and so much more. All kinds of random brands. So yeah, well, I will see you guys in the next one.